In this video, we are going to do function declarations. As you have read the lecture notes, you know that when you write a function, you have two components. One is to declare the function, one is to implement or define the function, which means you give it the body, you actually do the work. Function declaration always appears above the main function. Okay, so main is a function and your function declaration goes above it. And function declaration is very much like declaration of a variable. Before you use it, you must declare it. So let's declare this one. Declare a function named average. Okay, so that's the function name. That will calculate the average of two integers and return the result. Okay, so the function name is average. It will calculate the average of two integers. So the parameter type for the parameter is int. So let's just say number 1, int number 2. Okay, and your function declaration always ends with a semicolon. And I didn't say that. I should have said and returned the result, but it's really obvious. So the result of two integers, let's make it a double to be more accurate. So this is how you declare a function. You have a return type, a function name, followed by the parameter list. And this is called the formal parameter, right? And the formal parameters always have the data types. It says two integers, so that's the two integers. Each parameter must have its own data type. So both of them. Why does this do that? It says function declaration. Oh, definition not found. That's fine. We are not doing the definition right now. Okay, let's do the next one. Declare a function named letter grade. So that's the function name, letter grade, that will return the letter grade. Okay, so the return type is char. Given a score, for example, if score is 90, the function will give back an A, which is a char. That's our return type. It will be given a score. You will evaluate based on the score. So that's the parameter. That's the formal parameter. A score can be an int or a double. It doesn't matter much. Okay, so always end with a semicolon. The next one, declare a function named the full name. So full name, okay, that's the function name. That will return the full name. The full name is a string, so the return type is string, given first name and last name. So you will be given the first name and last name, and first name is of course a string. That's the data type. Let's just call it first, string, last. Okay, so I have been doing this by writing the function name first. From now on, I will do it properly. You always write the data type, return type first. So the next one, declare a function name. Declare a function name that has passed that will tell if the user passed or failed given a test score. So you will return a value indicating whether the user has passed or failed. Whenever you have two scenarios, only two options, only two possible outcomes, you always make it a bool because that's the most accurate and easily interpreted data type. It's either true or false. Okay, so bool, that's the return type. The function name has passed. And the parameter list is given a test score. So you give me a test score once again. Let's make it double. Okay. I need to have a space here. So this is the return type is true or false, the function name, and the formal parameter. Okay, given a test score. That's that one. This one, Declare a function named morning, afternoon that will tell if it is AM or PM based on the hour given. And this is very ambiguous. You know, do you want to make it a bool? It's either morning or PM, but we also have evening. So let's make it a string, right? Okay. Return type is string, AM or PM. And morning, afternoon. That's the function name. Based on the hour given. So I will give you an hour and you tell me if it's morning or eve or afternoon. So the hour should be an int. Okay. If I give you 13, you tell me you return PM. If I give you 8, you return AM. That's what this is doing. That's that one. The next one, declare a function named close to hour that will give you an hour based on the hour and minutes given. For example, if you have 2 as the hour, if the hour is 2 and minutes is 31, then the return hour is 3. If the minutes is 29 and hour is 2, then the return hour should be 2. So basically you are rounding up or flooring down. Okay, based on the minutes. So what are we returning? We are returning hour. An hour is an int. So int, close to hour. That is the function name. What are we given? We will be given an hour that will give you an hour. Oh, okay, based on the hour and minutes given. So hour is an int, minutes is an int, right? So I give you 2 numbers. You tell me what hour it is. That's this function. The next one, declare a function named random number that accepts a min and a max and returns a random number in that range. We did this, no, we didn't do this. We just did a random number generation program in chapter 4, in the previous program. But okay, declare a function named random number that will return a random number. A random number should always be an int, so an int. Okay, the function name is random number. What does it accept? It accepts a min and the max. That means the beginning range and the ending range number. Okay, so beginning range is min, that's an int. Ending range is max, that's an int. That's that. The next one, declare a function named random number that accepts a max number and returns a random number in the range from 0 to the maximum number. So again, the return type is an int. And here we are really actually doing function overloading. You haven't learned this yet. I said rand number, right? Okay, so here let's think. It says in the range from 0 to max. So how many parameters do we accept? Do we accept 2 or 1? Think about it. If we accept 2, it's just like this, right? Then you cannot dictate this to be a 0. That means the user can give you a 3 or 100. It will be good because you simply set an int. So if you have 2 parameters, the user may not give you a 0. The user might give you something else that makes your function lose integrity. So we should only accept 1 parameter. This way you make sure you generate a number between 0 and max. Okay, that's this one. This is called function overloading, and you will learn that later on in this chapter. The next one, declare a function named the total sequence that accepts a low number and a high number and returns the total of that sequence. Okay, so returns the total of that sequence. Since the example is all integers, so let's just return an int. and the function name is total sequence. Okay, and what does it accept? It accepts a low number and a high number. So once again, it's low and high, okay, or beginning number and ending number, however you want to say it, but it's two integer numbers. And if low is 5 and high is 10, then you will calculate the sum of this and return it. The last one. Declare a function named isAvailable that decides if a book title given is available. So once again, whenever you have two scenarios only, two options, two possible outcomes, you always use a bool because that's accurate and non-ambiguous. So we use bool because either it is available or not available. Okay, bool is available, that is the function name, and that decides if a book title given. So you are given a book title. What's the data type of a book title? How do you represent a book title? Can you use an int? No, it's not a number, right? Can you use a char? No, a book title is a sequence of characters. So here we use a string. That is this function declaration. Here we did all these function declarations. A function declaration always have a return type, function name, followed by the parameter list, followed by a semicolon.